Welcome back to Heart Talks with Anita Bahal. I'm sorry that I'm a little late. I've been super busy, and as you know, I believe in doing things in your own time, within your own limits. So it would have been too much for me to do a video lately, so I left it for a bit. But today I'm here, and I hope you started off your day most beautiful. And I'm talking about a very, very, very important topic that all of us need to improve on. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about today is relationships. Okay, so if you look here on the board, I'm taking a little different approach. We want to talk about relationships. And you know, we have all sorts of relationships. So I'm not going to separate it into like between spouses or between between the mother and father, or between siblings, or between cousins or friends. I'm not going to separate it like that. I'm going to talk very broad so that we can make a difference in every aspect of our lives, whether it be on the job, whether it be in your household. And as you know, I have been telling everyone, set your home right. And that I take very deeply. Set your home right. It's very important, okay? So to just begin this topic and give you a little introduction, you know, I realize that we have this beautiful way that we are able to go forth and acquire. So a lot of us are able to acquire. See that word? Acquire. We are able to acquire. And what do we acquire? We tend to acquire a lot of material things, okay? So we are able to acquire, whether it be cars, whether it be money, or so forth. Another thing we are able to acquire is education, knowledge. So we are definitely able to acquire education, like knowledge, okay? We are definitely able to acquire such. Now, but what is happening? We know the art of acquiring so well, so we know we have to work, we get money, and it's so interesting from a very tender age. Kids are aware of this, that you know, if they do this, their parents might give them money, or if they come first in a test, you know, their parents might reward them with some game or whatever. But how many of us know the art of living? And this really stand out to me. You know, we are acquiring so much things. We are acquiring cars and houses and land and degrees, and some of us actually get so carried away. We actually feel we are better than others for it. But actually what we're doing, we are just superimposing all these external things onto ourselves. Now, don't get me wrong. It is wonderful to acquire, but it is also wonderful to have that balance in acquiring, to be centered, to have beautiful relationships, to know the art of how to live. It's so important. But if we keep acquiring and acquiring and acquiring, we sort of lose our real value, because we start to put all the value on those things. And I just had a little glass of water here. So I will use this glass here. And what is happening, let's say this represents one of us. What is happening? We are acquiring so many things that if, let's say I was acquiring this green sheet of paper, through the glass here, it will appear to be green. And then if I acquire something else, it appears to be red. But if you look carefully, when I remove them, has this really changed? No. So what is happening with us? We all have all these material things, and we walking about the place and we feel, well, you know, I have a nice dress, or you know, I'm wearing some nice earrings, or I'm driving some fancy BMW, and we sort of feel that it gives us value. But no, it ain't given me no value. It makes us feel this way because we have been sort of like brought up in a society that makes us feel that having all these degrees and whatever is adding value to us. Of course, we have knowledge. Of course, we can share it. That is great. But we must not feel haughty and proud. And then it's sort of like boosts our ego so much that we cannot even have beautiful relationships. So today I want to talk about, really, we want to dive into the art of living. Okay, and I want to share some beautiful knowledge with you about how to live better if you have some relationships, which all of us have, I'm sure, that needs healing, that needs more attention, whatever it is, I hope I can help one person out there. Okay? So the first thing I want to talk about, let's say, okay, the first thing I want to talk about, I'm going to draw two people here. Okay, so let's just say the red represents one person. Now, I was never good at drawing, so forgive me. And this is another person here. So this is person A, and this is person B, okay? Person A and person B, and I hope you're seeing that. Okay, I think I'm a little too high up there, sorry. Let me just go back. So this is person A, and what we have here is person B, okay? Person A and person B. So imagine there's an exchange going on between person A and person B. So of course we have exchange of information going back and forth. You know, this information could be, you know, via actions, you know, some sort of action that we are doing, you know, in some way or another. It's either you can be doing it even like verbally, okay? All right? So you have some sort of, as I say, relationship going on. It could be verbally, it could be physically, okay? And whatever. It could even be a mental relationship. Some of us, it's so interesting. We are using our mind. And it's so interesting now because in the era now of social media, we have so much texting. People falling in love by just texting and the meeting. I met an old woman this week that told me one of her friends was sending money for this person across the other end of the world. They were planning to get married and they'd never met. So what you really have is some mental, physical, verbal, all sorts of ways we are having relationships between two people. Anyway, so imagine you're having this relationship and for some reason it's not going well. It's not going well, you know? And you keep asking the question, why I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing the next, and why is it not doing good? What I want to tell you is that we have to broaden our vision, our perspective. You are talking with B. You are listening to B. You are probably exchanging gifts. You are probably exchanging ideas. Probably, you're probably even having an intimate relationship. But what you don't know is that B have so much external things, whether it be within here, inside I would say inside our bodies, embedded in the subconscious, or whether it be some external things that is impacting you do not know. So I ask you humbly, please broaden your vision. Now you may never know all that's going on with just a person, but when you see this person, I ask you to remember that this person is going through, you don't know, they may have family issues. They may have financial issues. They may have financial issues. This person may have self-esteem issues. This person, you know, may be going through depression at the moment, but is able to hide it. Now you just don't know. This person may be searching at the moment. You don't know. You don't know their full background. What about their whole background? Do you really know anybody in totality? So you may see a fragment, a little piece. You know, you may see a little piece about them, and you may start to think like, why they doing this? Why they doing that? How they don't show me love? He don't have no time. He don't know how to give love, or she always swearing at me, or she in a bad mood, or why she want to come and live in our house and she want to own up everything, or whatever you're going through. You know, it's because you are only seeing a fragment of this person, and I want you to widen your vision. No, it doesn't mean to go and mind people's business and go and spy on them. It means that, think to yourself, you don't know all the aspects. You don't know. And you have to think back and think, you know, you don't know what this other person is going through. And please give them that room and understanding so that you don't go judging and you don't go making more problems, but you can have compassion, okay? So broaden your vision, okay? Number one, to have a beautiful relationship, broaden your vision and make sure and give that room for understanding, you know. Okay, so that is one of them. Okay, so you don't know anybody in totality. Now, what also I want to say, now how can we heal relationships now? Now, how are you going to heal relationship if you need healing? So this was actually one of my problems. So we need, first of all, we need to heal. We need to heal ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves. And so one of the things we need to do is change how we were brought up, or how we think that we are going to be rewarded by material things. It's important to heal ourselves. So what I did today, I actually have 3 glasses here, if you look good. This one is with water alone, and it's filled. I have another one here, which is, again, water, okay? And it has a bit of room too. And it also has, I have this other one that is like half glass here, okay? Because we are all different, so I sort of used 3 different glasses. You may not be able to see it clearly in the video, but I used 3 different glasses because we all have different minds, okay? And we have different tendencies. So I'm going to take the first one. So this is my glass here, and it's like filled. And what I want to do, I want to take some of this water and I want to pour it. But you notice it just, oh my gosh, it overflowing, it's falling on the ground, you see? So what is happening with us, you see why that overflowing? Are you seeing that? It's just filling over and overflowing. Now, and I spilled some on the ground, so let me just pick that up quickly. Okay, so imagine now that overflowing. So what happening with we have all these preconceived ideas in we head. Whether we get it from when we're young, whether we learn it somehow from society, but we have so much ideas, we feel we know it all. But was I able to add more water or add something new? Even if I tried to add some things new, it may not go in. So I was trying to add it, but it just overflowing. So we need to make space in our mind. We need to get rid of some of these thoughts that are not good. You know, taking care of ourselves does not mean putting on a nice earring. It doesn't mean, hey, I need a new outfit every day. No. We have to dive so much deeper than that and heal ourselves, okay? So we need to get rid of some negative thoughts and some negative, whatever is embedded there that we think not there, but it is there, okay? Now, if you look at me now, I have another glass here, and I said it has water in it. And what I'm going to pour, it's some Coke. So sometimes some knowledge, as I said, cannot go in because we mind too full. Now, some of us, you know, we actually have some thoughts. So this is the water here. So if we try to add some different info, you know, it going in, it mixing. You see it mixing? It mixing. So we take the little knowledge, you know, it mixing up in we head and thing. But what happened? We put it one day. We only put it one day, you know, so you notice there's a kind of light little color there. And we will be like, but you know, I find a healing. I still the same way, I'm quarreling every day, I'm unhappy, and this or that. No, people. If I keep, yes, you notice, it's getting darker. So we need to keep on keeping on every day. Do something to heal yourself. Because if you are healed, you're going to have all this love. You want to love everybody. You just want to share love. The whole world is one. Your perception of people is broadened. You're not going to be judging. You're going to be like, oh, that's probably why, you know, she's probably having a bad day. Or probably she's going through something I'm not seeing, or he, you know. Look, yesterday, my husband wanted to take me out. And I was like, nah, when you go out, you're always busy. You don't even talk to me. Only to hear later in the day, he had to tell a lady that her mother was beyond help at the hospital. And I heard she really screamed out, and he never told me. So you don't know what somebody else going through. So I have to look at the whole big picture now. No, I wasn't doing that all the time. I was only looking at the relationship between me and Safra's right through. I'm not seeing the whole bigger picture. So please find that big picture. And as I said, I'm showing you there. Now look at this. Some people now, they have some thoughts in their head as normal. Again, a different glass, somebody else's brain. And what I did now, I bring some oil here, okay? So when you put the different thoughts now, if you notice now, it's separating out into layers. Because what happened, some people just so sorry to say, I was like that at some point, they're pig-headed now. It just not able to assimilate. Nothing you tell them. Not able to assimilate. So sometimes I want you to know, you could talk from now, you know the saying, you could talk from now to kingdom come. Them are really business with you. But don't go nagging and down the road and saying the same thing. You heal yourself, and that love and that energy will empower these people. Because some people will look at you and be like, well, I don't have no time, for them stupidness. Heal yourself? No. That is like saying you have no time to stop for gas for the car that you're using every day. And eventually that car will shut down. So just so we are treating this human body, our soul, our mind, we are treating it like, we just go, acquire. And we're not healing ourselves. And then we will break down and we will find the time. So if people don't have the time, just remember, you are not responsible for people, but you can definitely inspire others by you transforming yourself, and then your relationship would tend to heal. Now, how to transform yourself now? So I want to go into a little bit of that, and then you will join me again for part 2 of this relationship. So we have to heal ourselves, okay? So we want to heal now. Now, some people think, so you want to go through healing. Some people think to heal yourself, some people think, well, I'm going to a party. Some people think they're going to take drugs. Some people think, what some people will do, they will be smoking or whatever. Smoking. Some people will think, they're doing alcohol, which does, again, of course, fall under drugs. Or some people, sorry to say, they think that sex will take their mind off it, Or some people actually will just work. Because you know why? They don't know what else to do. Or they probably tried one day and they let it go. Or some people may actually go for healing by going to the gym. So you might have all these things people doing. They're going to the gym, they're going whatever. But I want to tell you here, healing starts when you start to quiet the mind. When you start to take time daily with yourself. Going, whether it be in your home, whether it be in your backyard, whether it be in nature, sit down and you just try to look at your thoughts. What type of thoughts passing through your mind? Are you able to still your mind? And you will see some things are coming up that you wouldn't believe that is even there. And when you start to take time and heal yourself, whether it be now through meditation or yoga or singing or just going in nature, whatever you want to do, just remember, whatever you are doing should create sustainable difference within you. Now, if you go to a party, you might drink alcohol, you might dance up and things, you might forget today. But tomorrow morning, you mightn't feel so good and you will go back and do the same habits. So you need to find ways for sustainable healing to truly throw out what's in your head. Remember, like when I show you this full glass and we have a set of things in our mind or within our subconscious, we need to throw out some so that we can add new things. Look, recently, I telling you, I just put this little green onion, I stick it in him, and I see this thing start to grow. I actually cut from this and cook, and I thinking, my goodness, we just don't know how easy it is. No matter what we do, how easy it is for it to be inside our mind and our body, even hidden, and we don't know, because you know what? We keeping ourselves so busy. We don't have time, as I say, to stop for gas. We don't have time to go within. We don't have time to learn the true art of living. But we have the time to run down a party. We have the time to run down more work. And let me tell you, You know what somebody a few people told me the other day? Oh, it's so easy for you to say because you have it all. Excuse me, I don't have it all. In fact, I still work. I work a fair amount of hours teaching. I can sustain myself. I also do the housework, which is a lot. But I do find time, whether it be 10 minutes a day, and believe me, we are going to find that we are busy doing a lot of time nothing, like playing video games a lot, or whether it be on the phone just browsing, not learning anything. Be mindful, be mindful, because whether it be a party, whether you smoke, and in that moment you feel whether you smoke some marijuana, I don't know, and you're feeling like everything nice, you have no problem. That's why a lot of people go to drink. But these are not sustainable ways to keep happy. So I keep telling you guys, we have to heal ourselves. And believe me, I'm telling you and sharing this information because I want people to get this inner joy that I am starting to feel daily. And the only way I'm starting to feel like this is because I'm spending the time. It's like when you put the Coke just now in the bottle, you put a little bit, it gets a little light color, but the more and the more is because I'm filling up myself. And we want to fill ourselves, okay? We want to fill ourselves. So this first way to heal a relationship is to heal yourself, okay? The first way to heal relationships or to have better relationships is to heal ourselves and also to broaden our perspective of others. I had a few more points, but I think the video is long enough and I hope that this helps you in some form of fashion. And I ask you daily and humbly, I beg you, please dive into it. Dive into a little meditation, a little guide, dive into a little yoga, dive into seeing things on a broader view, right? Dive into seeing what you can offer others instead of only what you could get. Move away from only acquiring, because a lot of times all it is doing is something external that has not truly changed us in here. And what, as I said, we don't want to just know the art of acquiring. And nothing is wrong with having a beautiful house. Nothing is wrong with having a beautiful car. Nothing is wrong with dressing up. But please, please, please do not forget this beautiful inner being, this beautiful soul that you are, because you are beautiful. And I like to compare it. Those black holes that they say it's like